We're recording now.
What are we recording?
The intro, like you were just doing. Let's hear it.
The intro?
The intro.
The intro.
The intro? Is this the intro?
This is the intro.
This is the intro.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome back, everybody. Enjoy.
Ben, you gonna tell the story of those killer photos I saw today?
Oh, we gotta discuss those.
Yeah, I spent $130 to go take photos.
Hell yeah.
Because you ain't showing up.
Oh.
Bitch, I didn't get an invite. Okay, let's not cover this right now.
No,
let's cover this
let's,
right
let's air this out right now. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
So, yeah, no, I saw the pictures that you and Emily took, and they were great. And I'm kind of sad I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah, well, stop being a dad and get a life, dude.
Damn, bro. Forget the child.
Get out here and hang
Leave
out.
him
I didn't get an invite.
Would y'all go do like was it JCPenney, Sears, or something like that?
Is Sears even a thing anymore?
Yeah, that's.
I don't even know, to be honest.
That's where Jade and her family just did those damn photos at in Atlanta.
I haven't seen a Sears in, 10 years, I don't think.
It was
yeah,
either
just
JCPenney or Sears. Yeah. I can't believe they still got them things kicking. That's awesome. Those look. I like your the one y'all did where you're shaking hands. Look like you're recreating the same scene from Office.
Yeah, I love the one of you kind of laying on your side, on your elbow, leaning on your elbow.
Well, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I love the one where you're laying down on your elbow. Yeah.
He likes it when I'm on the ground.
Oh,
Oops.
shit.
No, it's a good thing you guys went to JCPenney's, because I couldn't, even if I did take the picture, I couldn't have recreated anything like that with those crazy backgrounds and everything. I don't,
Yeah.
That's kind of
No,
what's
dude.
needed if you're going to go for that vibe.
Those people got an easy job, man. You just sit around, you just wait for someone to call in and be like, I want to come do some photos. And it's like, dude, just to do the digital photos. This is Black Friday deal. $89 on top of the $30 like session fee. Like normal cost is
Wait, what?
$180 for a shoot like that.
What's
Damn.
a session fee on top of the fee they're already charging you? You're
Because
paying
you're
for the
buying
session.
the digital photos.
That's the $89.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Oh, you got to pay for the service, and then you got to pay for the actual photos. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Here's these photos that don't exist except on this flash drive. $30, please.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go print it myself. I mean, that's photography, dude. You know how much people
Yeah.
spend for a wedding photographer?
Oh, I know. I have a friend
Yeah.
who does it.
I mean, it would be cheap if I just, bought a tripod and took it myself, but
Yeah.
that's too much work.
Have y'all? I don't know if the article was like what the validity of it all was, but there was a report going around of this wedding photographer wasn't given a meal at the wedding, and he should have
Yes.
deleted all the photos he had taken of the night and left.
Yep.
Could you
Purged
imagine
it.
that? Oh my god, was that real? Did that really happen?
It's real.
No,
100% real.
Oh,
This is a
my
PSA
God.
to all you young lovers out there that are planning on tying the knot. Treat your photographers with respect, please. Seriously.
Also, as a devil's advocate, that's petty as fuck, man.
It is.
If I didn't
It
get-
is.
If I didn't get food at a wedding when I was doing those, I would have been like, okay, good thing I brought a granola bar. Like,
I have a
That's
you're
true.
running a racket for that money, and you're complaining that you didn't get a plate of food. Shut up.
Without like reading the story, I feel like there was other shit that probably went down. Maybe
Probably.
they're not charging enough or something. Like they.
If it was like a Bridezilla,
Yeah.
sure, and like
Yeah.
blame it on the food.
Here's the
but-
thing. When you pay for a photographer, it's not your job to have to hold the hand of the photographer throughout the day. You shouldn't have to worry about that. You should be hiring someone who knows what they're doing to capture the
They
moments
should just be
that need to be
hovering you.
captured.
Yeah.
Yeah, just enjoy your day. You're paying somebody to cover the event so you can remember it later, not so you can hold their hand the whole way. In order for them to be there for all the key moments, they have to be able to be freed up in other areas. So if you're not giving them food, if you're denying them food and say it's like a 12-hour shoot day, a 10-hour shoot day, and they don't have 10 minutes to scarf down some food before the dance or whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
you're a shitbag. I'm sorry,
No.
you just are.
No,
But
yeah.
on the other hand, as a professional photographer, you have to have things in place for yourself as just in case things. You need to be, like you said, like protein bars or whatever, granola bars.
Well,
You need to have little snacks when you have breathing time throughout the day to be able to cover your ass just in
You
case.
take a lunch break.
no, I mean, well, that's the thing is like that's all in the pre-planning. If he was dumb enough not to put into his contract of like, hey, like, and that's what we did is like, either A, we had like you provide a meal as well, or like time to eat after everyone else has gotten food. We can and typically, I'm sorry, oh my god, this is a whole can of worms.
Hey, let's hear it.
You
Bring
can't
it.
just go like. Have you never stolen food before? Like, just walk up to the table and grab food and just hide in the corner. But also, it's your own dumb fault for not like having a conversation with them beforehand, being like, "Hey, here's my requirements: food." If you don't have the conversation, what do they care? Like, they have 10, 20 other organizer and event things going on.
Yeah, I can't remember what it said was in his contract concerning food. I didn't read that far into it. I just know that the situation was real.
Oh, so you're just here for the clickbait.
Yeah,
Do the research, man.
The more I think about it, it sounds like possibly it was one of those weddings where it's like $60-$70 a person for a plate, and he's probably already charging too much. So I bet you the bride's like, no, it's too much already.
It could be they don't want to pay another. That could be the case.
It was two people. Average wedding plates, I think like $50-$60. I'm looking at stuff right now, and I mean that's $150. You can get.
At the end of the day, though, what an absolutely devastating outcome. Oh my god.
Oh, I guarantee you that photographer is gonna get dissed in that local community.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The wedding community is a real thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And
He probably just shot himself in the foot.
Oh yeah, you're never gonna get recommended from another event organizer or caterer or anything like that.
I wonder what the I wasn't looking at comments or anything. I wonder what the backlash was in the comments. Were people for or against him? So if so, that plate of food just cost you probably your business.
That's true.
Whatever craziness. I got a wild story for you. I've been waiting to tell y'all.
Okay.
Go back a little bit. I announced on the podcast I quit my job finally. It was like 4 weeks ago now. It's crazy. So I'm looking for a new job right now, and I'm kind of like taking my time. I don't want to go into another job and just hate it after 3 months. After like the new job, happiness wears off, whatever you want to call it. So I've been doing some oddball stuff here and there, and I came across a paperboy position, and it's for the local newspaper called the Oregonian, and it's an overnight position. You go meet at this warehouse, whatever. They load you up with papers. You're good to go. You go out, they give you a route. You get paid by the paper. It's kind of cool. I'm actually not doing it anymore because it just wasn't enough money for the gas I was spending.
But you had a paper route?
Yeah, I had a paper route. I was a paper boy.
Freaking wow. Okay.
I know. That show Atlanta, one of the characters, his rap name's Paperboy, and his famous song is Paperboy, Paperboy. So every time I bring it up, Jay's like Paperboy, Paperboy. I'm like, oh. But anyway, so I was Saturday night. I was on the route. It was one of those weird nights. It was like the gust of winds were blowing. The leaves are still falling off the trees here. Like I had my windows down and like leaves were blowing in my car. It was just an eerie type of night. And it's a dark neighborhood that I'm delivering in. So I had a hard time finding street addresses or street house numbers and stuff. So I'm throwing paper, I'm nailing them and stuff. The euphoria you get when you throw that perfect paper and it lands right on the doormat. Yeah. It is a weird euphoria, but I freaking loved it. But then you get the ones where it like takes off and lands in the goddamn bush. So that happened one of my stops. Threw the paper, it lands like off to the side of the porch. I'm like, shit, I can't leave it there. Plus, apparently these people tip also. It's like a monthly, it's like a subscription service they're part of, and you deliver the paper nicely to them, they'll leave a little tip. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna deliver it. I get it. I'm walking over towards the door. It was like a Rottweiler or something inside the house started going crazy. I'm like, oh shit. So I threw the paper down quickly. And as I turn around, the door comes swinging open and the lights on. And it's a dude freaking the fuck out with a baseball bat. And because I know Portland's got a bad rep out there. There is a homeless situation here. There's a lot of crime and everything like that. People's stuff gets broken into in certain areas, which the area I was delivering in is kind of like that.
Mhm.
And so I get his perspective. He probably thought someone was
Yeah.
on his porch trying to break into his house. But oh my God, he swung that door open, curse words out the yin yang. What you screen capturing over there?
I was like, what's
Ben's screen
flashing?
just lit up. What? So I'm freaking out. He's like, "What the fuck you doing on my property?" All these things. He swung his bat and hit like his like the railing on his porch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Dude, I'm the paper guy. I'm dropping your fucking paper off." All these things. And he couldn't hear me. I was stumbling on my words. Like I was in shock. It was like 3 a.m. and like
Yeah.
it was insane. And he even still like I don't think he believed me. Like he told me just get the fuck off his land and his property and everything like that. But I was wide ass awake after that. That was like one of the last stops on my route, and I'm at home. I was in bed till like 6 o'clock, like wide eyed, like holy shit. I'm glad he didn't have a fucking gun or something, you know. But my God, I think I'm done delivering papers now.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that happened Saturday night, Sunday morning. It's just, that was a wild time. That was a time.
Hey guys, we seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties right now. Taylor told me just to get on here and tell you that he will have it fixed in a jiffy, but someone just walked by and handed me this recorder. So while he's in the other room, I'm going to serenade you instead.
Andrew, stop it!
Taylor, it's go.
Andrew, stop it!
It was going good.
Stop it!
That was rude.
There's a freaking Beast Wars movie coming out. I am stoked.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Sorry for that little interruption. Before we move on,
You said let's get right into
before
it.
we move on, we had a technical difficulty on Andrew's internet, so we had to go from a Wednesday recording to a Thursday recording. But we're
Yes.
back, and Ben, I see you're excited for Beast Wars.
I only
What?
saw the first like 10 seconds of the trailer. Just big gorilla boy coming out and Optimus Prime being like, "Hey, what up?"
Monkey.
Monkey.
I just thought I remember you bashing the Transformers franchise.
Well, yeah, because the Michael Bay movies kind of suck. It's all about like Transformers versus the government. We're robots. We don't like them aliens, and it's just like, okay, cool, but like Beast Wars,
Yeah.
where it was straight up just Transformers being Transformers. I'm like, yeah, give me
The
that.
only issue, not issue, but thing I'm worried about is I thought it was like a straight up reboot with like 10% of like carryover or whatever. And they're calling it Transformers 7. So it's like a continuation still. So I don't know, like.
Well, yeah, because if you did a straight up Beast Wars movie, nobody would go watch it. You got to bring the masses don't
Yeah,
know.
true. That's
right?
true.
They
That's
don't
true.
know. You got to give them a little tangible bite.
Yeah, I guess you got to
Bring in
ride the
real
hype
stuff.
of the previous franchise a little bit. I guess they're probably going to be like, we don't want to put out the marketing for a whole reboot.
The last 20 seconds of that trailer looks insane. It looks like it's probably the final battle, but yeah, it's all out transfer. I didn't see see a single human fighting with them or anything.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm excited
Yeah.
about. Like, I don't want to see any humans. I want to see robots. And I think it was Bumblebee that they had the whole like 5-minute scene on Cybertron, where it's like they actually show like the war on Cybertron, and I was like, yo,
Yeah.
why don't we have this?
how was
This
that?
is-
Because I never saw that, of course, in true fashion for me. But
Bumblebee
Bumblebee's
was I
alright.
mean, it was
It
fine.
was
I mean,
alright.
it was forgettable. Like, you know, it was a movie.
Yeah.
It was good. I remember
was
enjoying
mid.
it, but I couldn't tell you exactly why. But yeah, no, I because I want to say it was Bumblebee that they had that scene on there,
Yeah.
and that's kind of what ramped up like 3 points for me. I was like, oh my god, yeah. And like Bumblebee comes in talking, and he's like, "What's up, Optimus?" And I'm like, "Ah, my god!" So yeah,
all those like intro scenes. I think like every single one of them had like some kind of Cybertron battle scene on it and stuff that always just looked so cool for like 5 minutes, and then it's like,
Yeah, it's
here's
like,
Shia
please give me
LaBeouf.
more of this.
yeah. Go watch the 80s cartoon. Make that into a live action movie.
There you go.
Spend all the money. Spend the Avatar money and make it.
Yeah.
And make it all back.
I remember there was talks like 10 years ago, like right after Transformers 3 or 4, they were trying to integrate GI Joes in with it and stuff like that.
Yeah, crossover. I'm like, oh no, don't do that, baby. No.
Yeah, especially with the GI Joes they had going at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been bad. But well, welcome back, Andrew. You want to tell people what the hell happened yesterday? How's your trip to Orlando?
Yeah, so I have an uncle that travels a lot for work, and he racks up points on points on points for travel, and he every year books. Oh, he has like a timeshare thing because of the points or whatever. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but anyways, he books these nice rooms every year, weekend after Thanksgiving, for family from all over wherever we live to all meet up and spend like 4 days in Orlando at this resort. So we just came back from that. For all of the niceties and how great of a place that resort is, the Wi-Fi is absolute crap. And so we had a technical difficulty in the middle of recording last night, and now here we are. Trip was good though. It was cool. Orlando's always fun.
Well, guys, I had a question for y'all. Jade and I have this book. It's a couple's journal. It's called A Year of Us, and it's just every day for 365 days. It asks a question. They're all numbered in order, and of course, there's some like coupley questions and shit like that in it. But there's also like good life questions, and I was like, some of these might be good for the pods. I was wondering if y'all want me to read some of them to y'all, or go through some of them, and then maybe y'all can.
I'm down. Ben's face when you first were like, I have a couple's journal, was like
She got it as a gift at work, and it's just a nice way to have, you gotta talk in a relationship. It's a nice way. So here's a question.
Yeah, Ben, you gotta talk.
You gotta talk. Talking is important, especially on a podcast.
Sure.
What ability or skill do you wish your parents had encouraged you to master as a child?
This is a couple's journal?
Yes, it's all about conversation.
Why don't you just talk to your partner? Like, yo, what up?
People be stubborn, Ben. People have trauma.
Okay.
It's just nice to open up the brain. This is how people last forever.
I would say probably.
Sounds like a Saw movie.
I'd say probably decisiveness. I've spent most of my life being very indecisive and missing a lot of opportunities, and I'm only just now starting to get to the point where I'm able to make solid, like, confident decisions without completely overthinking the outcome.
I hear you there. What about you, Ben?
What was the question again?
What ability or skill do you wish your parents had encouraged you to master as a child?
Ability or skill? I don't friggin' know, dude. Like, they encouraged me to master. I don't know. In me, I would have rebelled against it anyway. So it doesn't matter.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Is there, well, is there
me.
something you love doing now that you wish you started at a younger age?
Oh, I wish I would have started painting earlier.
There it is.
There you go.
But I mean, but that again, if that was encouraged by my parents, I probably would have been like, nah.
I hate paint.
Mine's definitely. I wish I was more of like I wouldn't say more of an asshole, but like I wasn't such a yes guy.
Do you wish you were a baller?
Yeah, a shot caller.
Shot caller?
Yes.
Cool.
I was such a yes pushover type person until I was like 24, and I wish that wasn't who I was, basically.
That's a good one, actually. That applies to me as well.
Yeah. I got another one for you. Ben, you're going to love this one. Name one self destructive action you took in your teenage years that you wish you could reverse.
Self-destructive action in my teenage years. Fall in love.
Oh,
God. How dare you, Ben?
There it is. And yeah. What about you, Andrew?
Be in a
think about
band.
it?
No, I'm
Be
just
in a
kidding.
band? Yeah, look where we're at now. Thanks to that. Could have went to college instead of chasing that dream.
I can't say that.
Is it naughty?
No, it's not
Is
naughty.
it naughty?
It's not naughty.
Ooh.
Oh my
Ew.
Honestly, I don't think I really had a whole lot of. I wasn't that rebellious of a child, so I didn't have a lot of self-destructive.
You can't say that when you're always on here like my heart's in like the skateboard rebellious mode, punk music back in the day and stuff. Come on.
Yes,
Can't
no,
say
that's
both.
true, but I didn't have.
No, he was the goody two shoes that like acted hard.
What? No.
Andrew was never hard. He was like, "Guy, what?" And then like, watch me skate.
What was that?
I'm going to church.
Guys, what up?
No, I had parents that I didn't really need to rebel against because they were pretty relaxed on most things.
Dude, your parents are dope. Anyways,
I mean, within reason. I mean,
Andrew, pick an answer. Pick an answer.
I mean, there was there was like slight property damage things from skateboarding and trespassing on government property and
oh, that's just normal stuff. You didn't get caught. Who cares?
no, I know. And that's why I'm saying like I don't, they were potentially
hey, kids go vandalize.
Yeah, they were potentially bad decisions. I mean, I definitely tagged up the handful of walls here and there a few times. Let's see.
Taylor, what's your answer?
Okay, you know what? I do have one potentially life-alteringly bad decision that was really dumb. It's not even cool. It's just stupid. Shane, one time, our old guitarist, found these old little pistol BB guns at a flea market store.
I've heard this story.
And he used to drive around shooting them out the window at people. Drive by with a pistol hanging out the window, but it was just a BB gun. But the orange tip on the front was not there. He took them off. I joined him once or twice in that, and that was probably the dumbest thing.
That's how you get shot.
Because potentially, yeah. I mean, I know PSL is kind of the suburbs, but also there's a lot of sketchy stuff that happened there too that kind of flew under the radar because you wouldn't think about it. And yeah, that was dumb.
You fucking idiot.
I know this.
Mine was definitely eating because I'm a big boy.
Okay.
I wish I did.
I regret eating.
I regret eating a lot, but when I was playing football, that's when the McDoubles came out, and I would eat a lot. So whatever.
Hey, that fueled the entire PSL scene.
Yes, it did. Them dollar McDoubles. Goddamn. What's an activity you thought you hated, but then you tried and liked?
Cooking.
Really?
I mean, I never used to like it, but the reason I didn't like it is because I wasn't good at it. Now I'm pretty good at it, and I freaking love it. So there you go.
Ben?
I don't do activities I don't like. If I don't like it, I leave it alone.
But you gotta.
Oh, everything's so simple with you, Ben, isn't it? It's so
simple.
No,
it's very black and white. I try it once and I'm not into it. I'm out.
Mine's
oh boy.
I mean.
Oh.
Is it naughty?
I used to be anti 420, but I like token up now. Oh Jesus! Sorry, Mom.
You pothead.
You pothead.
Man, it's legal.
It is. Let's see. Oh, you know what? One of y'all throw me a number. 1 through 60. 365.
1 through 360.
1 through 365. It's every day of the year.
Number 2.
Just know that.
Trying to find a number.
Just know there's some spicy ones.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I want this because day number 1 is always a softball. Day number 2 is going to tell you how this book is
true.
going to go. It's either going to go real hard, real quick,
This
or
one,
just like
this isn't like wow wow. This is what are the words you would most like to hear me utter about you in my sleep?
Oh my god, dude!
I want Andrew to say this.
Pork chop sandwiches.
this is such a weird book. It's like, what do you want me to whisper in my sleep? And I'm like, what do you want to happen? Like me just sit there and stare at you while you sleep, hoping it happens?
Tell me your life's regrets. What do you want me to say in my sleep?
So, all right, we go. Andrew, give me
Number
number
3.
So
Number
you want me
3.
to say pork chop sandwich? Nobody else answered.
I'm not answering that.
Do you want to answer that? All right, number 3. Oh, here we go. What famous storybook or movie character do you relate to most as a child?
Did you relate to as a child?
Yeah, there's more to it, but we don't need to answer all that.
I mean, it's basic. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not a child. John Connor all day.
Oh, that's a good answer. Yeah,
I thought I was John Connor.
That's a good answer.
For every day of my life, I was like, this is all going to end with me.
That's a good answer. I like that. You got one, Andrew?
I don't know about related to, but I used to really like Aladdin.
I can see you in those poofy white pants.
The poofy white pants and the red cap. Yeah.
And the shirtless. Or no, the vest.
Yeah. The vest.
Y'all ever watch Tommy Boy back in the day?
Yes.
Do you
I already
remember
know what you're gonna say.
The intro is young Tommy Boy, a little fat kid running around trying to catch the school bus because he missed it. I used to tell people like, "Oh, that was me." Like people were like, "Really?" So yes, that's who I am, little chubby Tommy Boy.
Oh, real quick, off subject. You just unlocked a memory
Let's
of
hear it.
mine.
Bring it.
This is incredibly stupid and slightly embarrassing, but and I want to say it was like 3rd grade because I always wanted to play guitar, and there was a kid in my class who was just as much of a Creed fan as I was.
Fuck yeah.
And I told him that I told him that I replaced Mark as their guitarist.
What?
I don't remember what the context was. I don't remember why it even came out of my mouth. But he's like, no, and he literally took the Human Clay CD jewel case out of his backpack and showed me because it had their faces on underneath the disc. And he pointed to his face. He's like, "That's not you." I was like, "Yeah, they're getting new ones printed up." 3rd grade, guitarist for Creed.
I have a somewhat similar story quickly. I remember it was like 5th. No, when I started playing bass, like 6th grade. So like 6th or 7th grade, I used to get there was a bass magazine. I used to get in the mail all the time. I forget it's like Guitar World but for bass. And I remember there was like there was an article about Disturbed having open tryouts for a bass player and like in Chicago. And I went to my mom. I was like, "Mom, can I go?" I remember asking her like wanting to go. She's like, no dear, you got to practice first. I'm like, looking back, I was fucking dumb.
Ben's awfully quiet right now.
I have no stories.
You've had no idea. No embarrassing kid.
I told people that I beat Halo on Legendary, but I actually did. Ooh. So I don't like that was hot goss back in the day. It's like, I beat Halo on Legendary, and I'd be like, prove it. Like, let's go. Yeah. Fucking phony.
Big fat phony. I have this one's a little serious.
Oh, we're still on this relationship book?
Yes, we are. Which is harder for you, and why? Admitting when you're wrong, or sticking to your guns over something you really believe in? What's harder?
I'm just waiting for Ben. What's harder, Ben?
What's harder?
What's harder?
These
What's
nuts.
harder?
Got him!
Oh shit!
still a thing,
Get
right?
the fuck out of here!
Oh, I didn't know that.
Such a,
I didn't know.
That's so dirty.
It just
What?
says, "Oh shit." I thought it was like, "Oh shit."
No, it's
No.
the entire that sound clip. Okay, people need context.
Yes,
Last
they
week I
do.
told the story of me having the ringtone of the guy yelling pork chop sandwiches when he's running into the room that's on fire. Yes, that one right there. What he immediately then says, he's trying to get these kids out of the house, and this is what he says.
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out!
And Taylor didn't know what that was until he just did it.
I thought it was just a clip that said, "Oh shit."
No.
The only appropriate oh shit clip that we should ever play is the Fergie drop. That's it.
Oh yes.
Oh no!
I thought that was gonna be something like that. Damn, I forgot even what the. So all right,
I forgot
so
how long that was.
what's y'all's answer?
So my answer is get a better soundboard, and don't be dropping that on me in the middle of a conversation.
You'd be all right.
What the heck are you doing here, man?
Y'all tell me to play more sounds. I play more sounds.
I told you to. I don't remember honestly.
So what
So
you
which
got?
is harder, Ben? Which is harder? Which is
I
harder?
did answer. I said D's nuts.
That's not an answer.
That's not an answer.
That's not
It
an
is an
answer.
answer.
We want a
It
real
is an
answer.
It is
Ben.
Admitting that I'm wrong, because here's the trick, Cap. I'm never wrong.
Oh Jesus
You're not wrong if you believe hard enough. You're never wrong. If you believe so surely in the decisions that you make.
And that's exactly how Kanye's gotten the situation he's in.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a layered cake. I don't think it's that simple of an answer.
No.
I don't find either of them that hard, but I'm gonna say admitting when I'm wrong would be harder because you said hard. Because I don't find it that hard to.
Ignore that one. I didn't mean to click it.
Wow.
I didn't mean to
I
click
don't-
it.
Again, dropping random.
I
things in the middle of the
I didn't
conversation.
mean to click it. I'm sorry. I'm doing like 3 things over here. You're sitting back with your hoodie on.
I was gonna say, oh man, this is chaotic. I was going to say I don't find it that hard to defend the reasons why I'm behind something. So just for that reason, I would say the other one, I guess.
So, kids, moral of the story is just have a conversation with your partner. You don't need some silly book asking some silly questions.
Well, you won't believe how many people out there have a hard time talking in relationships. So
I don't believe there are other people out there, dude. We're in a simulation. Everyone else is a robot.
Are me and Taylor just code to you? Are we just flashing numbers and code?
Honestly, all I hear is beep, boop, bop.
Homeboy thinks he's Neo out here. All right, I got one more question. Oh, also, I used to struggle with admitting I was wrong, but it's easier for me these days. But I used to never be wrong, according to myself.
Good for you. Good for you.
What aspect of your professional life do you struggle with most, and why?
People.
Being a professional.
Yeah, you do complain about that every night. We ask you how work's doing.
The sole thing that I deal with at work is what I struggle with.
True that. Mine is just overall like work in general. I get so burnt out so easily, and I put myself in difficult situations. It's on me, but I get tired of working.
Mine
That's
is
straight up.
Mine is
Oh, go ahead.
mostly the social expectations of being a professional.
Yeah.
Because like you can call it professional all you want, and certain like I don't know, it's kind of hard to just throw a blanket statement out there. But if you want any kind of traditional run of the mill, oh my god, what am
I wish I
looking
had
at?
I wish I had a choo choo train sound.
Ben is doing vape tricks right now.
Stay on
camera.
target. Stay on target.
God, I can't wait.
Traded you.
If you want to run in the mill, if you want to run in the mill professional job, it's likely going to be some in the office or something like that. and the social expectations of maintaining professionalism is so fake and plastic. Nobody at work is using their real
Oh God,
personalities,
yeah, I hate that.
and
Email talk.
you have no idea. Yeah, it's like you have no idea who you're really working with. There's no authenticity.
By my last email, just shut the
It's
fuck up,
just
Margaret.
yeah. That's why I don't work in jobs like that anymore. I can't take it.
The one that I hate the most. Just a soft reminder. Shut the fuck up. Just tell me what I need to do. I hate. Oh my! Shut up, Susan. God damn. All right, we're gonna do one more. Andrew, I want a number from you, and we're done. 1 through 365. I've never looked in the 300s.
230.
Let's
I'm gonna
round
make
the
you
number.
scroll.
We've been working around those numbers, to be honest. Hold on, let me read
Ben's
this.
face right now. I can't wait to go video.
I
I can't wait to do that.
This one's interesting.
Oh God, I'm scared now.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Our car breaks down at night in the wilderness and our cell phones die. Describe something new and fun for both of us to do while we might
New and fun?
to pass time.
How about freak the hell out?
This is a horror movie setup, and it's asking you to do something fun.
I've seen Jeepers Creepers, goddammit.
Something new and fun. Let's get out of the car. Yeah, no.
Listen. I know I'm very white, and I know all the white people in the horror movies are always the idiots, but that is not the time to try something new and fool around.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. No.
Go outside and look at constellations and stuff.
It's
Come
not.
on.
It's not the white people. It's the young, dumb, and horny. That's the horny kids always die. So also, kids, abstinence is the right.
That's that's the other moral of the
You
story.
want to survive? Abstinence.
Jesus.
We should make a PSA. All right, Buck's out of here. I'm sorry, guys. Whatever. Thought it'd be
Oh
fun.
man.
You know, I enjoyed myself. I might bring it back next week just to piss y'all off.
And now it's time for Andrew's
Already? Okay.
Jam of the Week.
Already, we're like 45 minutes into the episode.
That noise is still going to unsatisfy me every time.
You should create
I
a new
want.
Here we go.
No.
Ben being unsatisfied again. I wonder where else that bleeds out into his everyday life.
Oh, boy, we don't got another
one.
3 hours to talk.
Welcome back to
where-
Sports Talk.
So where did everything go wrong, Ben?
Anyways, Jam of the Week. You guys ever heard of a band called Arm's Length?
No.
No, actually.
No?
Usually when you ask that question, it's like the most obvious band.
I know. I just keep asking it in the hopes that I trip y'all up one day. Did I actually just trip y'all up?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Never heard.
Okay.
I don't know who they are.
I don't know.
You ever balancing composure?
Well, this Jam of the Week is about their EP called Everything Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And they are a 4-piece band from Ontario, Canada.
Canadians.
And to describe their sound, it's a very catchy and nostalgic blend of a little bit of pop punk, a little bit of alternative, but a lot of perfectly seasoned 2000s emo influence.
Okay. Is this an older band or a newer band?
They've been around for a while. They actually just put out a full length this year that I had no idea was out until today, and I listened to it today. It's really good.
Oh,
But
cool.
I wanted to cover the EP, their last EP, because that's what I discovered them on,
Mhm.
and I've played it so many times that I think they came in my number 3 spot on my Wrapped for the year for music.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's a really good EP. It's got a lot of different kind of staples of the genre in it. Fast driving verses, a little bit thrashy here and there at times. Very catchy choruses and heartfelt lyrical delivery that feels like it's yelled from the back of the room. Like the vocalist has a lot of power in his voice, and he's got a really great sounding voice. I don't know. They're kind of the band that I would picture, because I've never seen them live, but I really want to, because they just have those songs that they're written in a way that when I picture them playing live, I just picture big pileups and people scream singing along to the choruses. They're very catchy, they're loud, and they're very heartfelt. And I think they kind of capture the essence of the kind of 2000s emo era, but with more of a modern alternative twist. And it definitely has a lot of pop punk influence as well. But yeah, they're very good. Arm's Length. Check
Arm's
them
Length.
out.
Hell yeah, we'll check them out.
Standout tracks from the EP would be No Sleep, Safer Skin, and Garamond. But I had a very hard time narrowing that down because the entire EP is golden.
Was it 5 songs?
It is, I believe, 6. Yeah, it's 6 songs. Technically, the first song is kind of like a little minute-long intro
Gotcha.
that I wish was longer. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, but it kind of got me thinking a little bit, though, because they're definitely one of those bands for me that it's kind of like, not that I've ever have this experience, but if I was super drunk at a concert, I'd be like scream singing too. I feel like they're just one of those bands. I was kind of wondering, like, what kind of bands, like, what are some bands that come to mind when you think of like their lyrics and stuff you know very well, and it's just like yell it from the back of the room kind of feel when you hear it.
Oh, that's a basic.
You know what
answer.
I mean?
That's a basic answer for me. It's Manchester. I know every word.
Okay.
Of their stuff.
Yeah.
I love. Yeah, I was doing that at their concert like 5 months ago. Jade was just staying there, chilling, and I was like, it's good times. And I was sober. What about you, Ben? Is it
How about me?
Defeater for you?
Yeah, I mean, Defeater, Counterparts. Pretty much any band I listen to,
Counterparts is a good one.
Yeah.
Counterparts, Silent Planet back in the day. Case You Strain. You know, man, that's my kind of vibe. My kind of music is I get to yell at.
I loved how your Wrapped was almost all heavy stuff, and me and Taylor's were like little soft boy stuff.
Alternative post-hardcore.
I had Silent Planet. I had the new Silent Planet album in one of my tops, but that was the only even remotely close to heavy thing in there.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
Yeah,
y'all.
it was never a phase. This is like the joke of I'm still listening to music back from 20 years ago. I'm like, I'm still listening to the same bands and
Yeah.
same music. I listen to new stuff too.
Yeah.
but-
It's weird though. It's funny because the artists, my top artists and my top albums were not heavy at all for the most part. But my number one most played song was Mass Produced by Oceano, the single that they put out this year.
Nice.
That was my second highest played.
Number one highest on mine.
My minutes played on all my artists were very low because on Apple they give you, I'm sure they do on Spotify, but they just have a playlist made for you of like it knows what you're
I'm
listening
sorry.
to. What?
This is a Spotify rap segment, not a broke bitch segment. All right, get yourself a real
Isn't
I-
Spotify
app.
isn't
and stop
Spotify
being
free?
a phony.
Isn't Spotify free?
I actually, this is for me. I was talking about the Apple Music. It's not Wrapped. It's Replay.
Well, then don't mince words. You said my rap.
Talking about broke bitch. I pay.
I pay for mine.
So do I.
Oh Jesus Christ! Andrew, mention the playlist again. We haven't talked about it in a while. Make sure people know that you've been adding music.
Oh
to
yeah.
it.
So we talk about Jam of the Week every
We
week.
also haven't uploaded the songs in a while. Get on it. The
I have
people
to
wanna
add.
listen.
You know what it is? I forgot about last week because I didn't do it. You hijacked it, so I
No,
forgot
you
about the
did your
songs.
portion. I hijacked it and then you finished it off.
No, I didn't. I didn't do my
Actually
band.
did.
You did mention it.
No, I'm pretty sure you
I
You
mentioned
didn't
I
talk
mentioned them,
about
but
it,
I
you
didn't.
mentioned it.
I didn't talk about them. I didn't talk about the top songs. I didn't do it. I didn't cover their sound or anything like that. You
Now,
took
whose
it.
choice was that? Whose choice was that? You had a stage after I got
Yours,
off.
because you took it.
You took it from me.
No. Anyways, but we have a Jam of the
Bunch
Week.
of tired, cranky guys today.
We have a Jam of the Week playlist on Spotify. You can find it via the link in our bio. We update it usually every week, but I forgot last week. I'm going to do that actually
Shame.
tonight.
Shame.
So you'll find the songs from last week and this week and every other week prior on that
And the
playlist.
other week.
And the other week. And the other week.
And the other week.
Or if you want to search it on Spotify, it's called Jam of the Week playlist, and in parentheses, Bored Till Death podcast.
Yeah. Also in our link tree, you can also find our merch store too. We got a couple shirts up for sale. Glizzy shirt, the logo of the podcast and everything. Check it out. I know we got a bunch of stuff in our link tree. You can also find all the links to the episodes, which obviously you're already listening to. Yes. Cool.
Did you?
What?
I was just gonna ask if you guys saw the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 teaser.
Oh,
today.
that's right. That came out today. Yes, I did.
And actually, I spoke too soon. I should have asked. Have y'all seen the holiday special?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a watch.
What did y'all think?
It was a watch.
Holiday special was fine. It was 45 minutes of this is nice, and it fills some subplot / intro because I'm sure we're gonna play on some of the things, but
it was 45
Cosmo
minutes.
the dog is actually a character now, and I'm friggin' stoked.
That was my highlight, seeing Cosmo and hearing the Russian accent. I loved that.
But
what
is your critique, Taylor?
What?
Okay.
I heard it. I want to hear what that thought was.
I'm good.
Okay. So
Guardians
it was.
of the Galaxy. I was just trying to say it definitely had it felt like just James Gunn's holiday special. Like it just felt.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
a fun thing to watch with the family, and you have there's my favorite characters.
Yeah. Drax was funny. It was a time. It was a time.
Dude, I swear if they kill him in number 3, I'll be very upset.
I don't think he wants to be Drax anymore. So he said it might be over for him after 3.
Well, they keep saying this is the last Guardians movie, but it's definitely the last Guardians with James Gunn at the helm, and it's almost like they should not make another one without him.
Well, I know some of them are gonna die. It's gonna be a new Guardian. It's the whole trope of after 3, let's get the new ones in, and they'll show up in the show, in the other movies and stuff.
So moving on to the teaser, there was a lot of sad Rocket stuff happening in it.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. It looks like they want to kill Rocket off, which I'm not.
It's a bait and switch. I'm telling you.
100%.
They're gonna make you think they're gonna kill Rocket, and it's actually gonna be Drax and Chris Pratt.
I'm all for the what you call it, Rocket backstory stuff that it was showing. I was like, I never knew I wanted to see that, but I actually want to see that. I think.
Yeah, same.
Just stuff about where he came from and stuff because they always bring it up.
He's the most interesting character on Guardians.
I was very excited to see Adam Warlock though. Finally.
Yeah.
I was excited about 8 years ago too.
Been sitting on that one for a while. Where
now
the fuck is
it's
Adam?
Just man, it's been a minute, and I'm like, okay, I will watch it now.
There he is.
It makes me wonder when.
Let's see how he breaks the Marvel universe.
Y'all think they'll ever bring Nova into the spec?
They destroyed the planet.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing.
Doesn't mean
that's nothing. Just the Nova core. They could probably they could bring him in by skipping Richard Rider, is that his name? Altogether and going straight to this Sam Alexander. I can't remember his name, but the second Nova. I don't know. Anyways, yes, I do think they'll eventually bring him in. Kevin Feige's already talked about it before. I just have no idea when or where, because when I thought they were going to bring it in, was years ago now.
The first one when they had the straight up Nova corpse, it's like, okay, Nova's somewhere hiding in all this right here. And then was it the second movie that it got blown up, the whole damn planet and shit?
Yeah, it didn't even show it. It happened off screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was either the second movie or it was one of the.
It was Infinity War. Yeah, because
where he's just like, "Oh yeah, we destroyed the planet for this thing," and I was like,
"Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?"
They had one of the stones there. That's right.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, Guardians never fail. They've been fun movies, so I'm excited for that one. I'm tired of getting excited for these Marvel movies and stuff because they're kind of we've already just said our woes about them, but if the characters and the stories that were before Endgame still get me excited. I don't know what to expect with the new stuff, but yeah, we'll see what's up. I can't believe it's only like 6 months away. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna say something, Ben?
Yep. Yeah, you're gonna say something.
You gonna say something, Ben?
Yeah.
Say
Where's X-Men? I want
it.
X-Men. It's the only thing I'm excited for, and I'm gonna have to wait like 6 years.
They can't do it right away because of the way that their contracts worked.
You know how big Disney is? I don't think they care. They can eat a lawsuit and still produce some fire.
We're gonna see. Wolverine's already confirmed for a Deadpool movie in 2 years. So
Yeah.
the speculation, and they're gonna do a play on Deadpool kills the Marvel universe with the Fox universe, basically.
Oh, don't you even tease
That.
me with
That is a speculation. That is the rumors right now, and it's already like on Twitter. So they created a what is it called? The TVA. What was the little AI and TV?
Yeah, TVA.
Yeah.
They created a Twitter page. I got like mass followers, and they said something like "See you soon, Ryan." #Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan Reynolds commented on it and stuff like that. So they're thinking he's going to use.
I did not see that.
Oh yeah, you can look it up out there. There's a whole page for it. So yeah, they're thinking he's going to hijack the TVA and bounce around and kill everything in the Fox universe that we know of. So that'd be fun as hell, but I don't know how it works into things. But we'll see.
Again, don't even get me excited. I don't even care. No.
That was
I don't like this hype and speculation.
that was a fun comic. So
Nonsense.
I'd be hyped for that one too. But
All right, Taylor, what'd you learn this week?
I learned that we don't like the relationship book. Well, Ben doesn't like the relationship book. Andrew kind of liked it. Okay. What did you learn, Andrew?
I don't know.
You don't know? Cool.
I don't know.
I learned that you could play the Titanic theme on the flute.
Not really, though.
Oh, I can't wait to hear that.
I've never felt more like a musician.
Ben, what about you, buddy? All right. Y'all hear the music. Say
Halfway through a thought and just let's cut to the next one. Okay, bye.
bye, toodles. Oh
Ew, no, stop. That's so loud.
It's beautiful. Shut up. Thank you.
Put it away now.
Okay, fine.